I've shared this with you before. In fact, I rely on it very heavily. It's now what I call my bus portfolio series cheat sheet. And what I've done is basically gone through the stocks that I believe that are going to be the biggest players in the artificial intelligence revolution. And then I've ranked them based on their financial stability. And that right now is wrapped around debt as the cost of debt is going up. I've used Mark's technical analysis to give me a rating on it. Then I share with you whether I'm in it or not, what its current price is, and then what target price I'd like to buy it at. And then where I really try to spend my time is in their projected earnings for 24, 25, and their projected revenues. Because my belief is if they make more money, their price is going to go up. If they have more sales, they'll make more money. So I want to look at that. And I've highlighted in green, bright green, those that are showing some tremendous anticipated growth in both earnings and revenues, such as AEHR test systems. And then I decided I needed to confirm these rankings or feelings of mine. And to do that, I went out and subscribed to one of the highest rated ranking services. I had read an article where they were kind of ditzing the Wall Street projections on what stocks were going to do, indicating that those analysts work for Wall Street companies and they have ulterior motives. They own the stocks, they want to push them. This is an independent rating agency, and they indicated that they also are interested or do their ratings based on earnings and revenue projections. And so I subscribed to it, and I decided I was going to share with you their ratings on every one of the stocks that I hold in the Bus 12 and Bus 13 portfolios. And then I would analyze them based on their research and my research and come up with a corresponding rating. And as is Apple, they rated a 3. The best they rate is a 1. And I pretty much agreed with them, but because Apple is not projecting some tremendous growth like AEHR systems, air test systems, I had had them very highly rated, and so did this service. So that's kind of how that all plays together. And so I was going through some more of their research, and they came up with 2 other companies that are in my portfolio and that they gave a 1 rating to, and it's all built around data centers. The 2 companies, one's all the way down here on the bottom, Veriv Holdings, and they make the systems that are needed in data centers in order to make them work. They aren't the computers. They aren't the racks. They're the systems that make them work. And as you can see, they're projecting growth in earnings of 24% next year, 14%. And they've been on a good ride. They're 62% above my target price on them. They're at 43. I want to buy them at about 26. I think they're a little overbought at this time. And they're 72% above their 200-day moving average. The other one also is involved in data centers, and that's Modine. This is Modine here. As you can see, they have them ranked as a 1, and I agree, because they're projecting growth in earnings of 56% in 24 and 16% in 25. Their revenues are not quite as high, but what they do is make the air conditioning systems. And from my readings, I recognize that as NVIDIA is getting these GPU chips and AMD are getting these GPU chips in, they create so much more heat. and the air conditioning systems are very important. Now, Modine in the past has been very heavy in residential air conditioning as well as in automobile. The batteries in an EV vehicle generate a lot of heat as well, and cooling is very important there. So what I wanted to share with you is that basically, I've built this cheat sheet. I understand it. I've also added a PE ratio, so that gives me some insights about some companies, such as Advanced Micro Devices. They have as a 3. Whereas I haven't put a rating on it yet, but I'm seeing a growth in earnings of 42 and 32. So I went and I looked at why they had it as a 3, and they are factoring in their earnings for 2023, which aren't good. In fact, as you can see, their PE ratio is up around 950. But again, I know that Advanced Micro Devices is introducing a new chip in 2024 and 2025 that many believe will compete with the chips manufactured by NVIDIA. So that's some disagreement. And again, I guess what I'm saying is I'm using this as a means of checking my system and my rankings. And as you can see, I haven't totally filled out my rankings on all of these because I want to see and learn from them why they call Broadcom a 2. When I look at Broadcom and say they aren't doing anything super important, they're growing, but at 9% and 17%, where I see other companies, even Amazon, they have as a 2 with a 26 and a 36. But as I agree that Amazon is a little overpriced, it's got a PE ratio of about 76. So I wanted to share with you, this is how I'm using outside services. I'm paying for them, and I'm sharing them with you so that you and I can make better investment decisions. Now, how do you get access to my cheat sheet? And I'll tell you, my cheat sheet updates about every 20 minutes. That it's a Google Sheets, and what it does is the price is keyed towards the actual price, and it is updated every 20 minutes, which also updates the PE ratio, which also updates the 200-day moving average. So this is a living, breathing document that helps me make better investment decisions. And I want to share it with you. It's available. I'll show you here on our website how you can gain access to this. And you can reap the benefits of me paying for the services and then sharing it with you. This is a website. This is Best of Us Investors. And the services all fall under the platinum level as far as the cheat sheet and things of that nature. As you can see, you come over here, you push on this gives you the cheat sheet. And I'm upgrading this on a regular basis. As you can see here, I've just thrown in something on Tesla. It's not a buy right now. I want to buy it at 153.88, and I'm projecting I'm going to be able to buy it then at that price based on the additional research that I've done in February of 24. That's what I'm going to do and fill that in on each of these as we go. Now, going back to the home page, then, where you access this is on the Premium Portfolio Management and Technical Analysis plus Swing Trading. And here is everything that is included. What you do is click here, and you go to subscribe, and then you sign up, and that will give you access and make this a means by which you can share with my knowledge and the research that I'm doing. And I think the cheat sheet is probably the best bargain you're going to find out there. So I invite you to come to the website. I invite you then to show up at our stock talks on every Friday, where we discuss what I'm doing next and where we're going from there. I hope to see you there soon.